Bella Hadid's ethereal beauty and runway prowess have made her a supermodel icon, but behind the flawless Instagram facade lies a decade-long war with chronic Lyme disease, a condition that has tested her spirit and reshaped her life. At 28, the daughter of Yolanda Hadid and Mohammed Hadid has been candid about the unknown hell of neurological Lyme, a diagnosis she received at 16 in 2012, the same year her mother and brother Anwar were afflicted. Recent images shared by Yolanda, showing Bella wired to machines in a German clinic, weeping and exhausted yet clinging to her mother's hand, starkly contrast her glamorous posts. These glimpses into her grueling therapy at St. George Hospital in Munich reveal a family's unyielding fight against a debilitating illness, one that defies easy cures and sparks medical debate. The Hadid family's Lyme odyssey began on their Santa Barbara ranch, where ticks lurked in the idyllic landscape. Bella's symptoms emerged subtly at first: fatigue, joint pain, headaches, but escalated into a torrent: difficulty walking, nausea, light and noise sensitivity, inflammation and profound memory lapses. She recalls forgetting routes from Malibu to Santa Monica, forcing her into homeschooling during high school. Her equestrian dreams, once Olympic-bound, crumbled under exhaustion. "Every day I feel at least 10 of these attributes without fail. Since I was probably 14, but more aggressively when I turned 18, Bella wrote in a 2020 Instagram post, accompanying a diagram of Lyme's far-reaching impacts, from rib soreness to menstrual irregularities. Yolanda, a former model and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, became the family's fierce advocate. Diagnosed in Belgium after antibiotics failed, she turned to holistic remedies: herbal enemas, stem cell therapy in Tijuana hotel basements and ozone infusions. Her 2017 memoir Believe Me chronicles this guinea pig role, passing effective treatments to her children. For Bella's recent stint at St. George, Yolanda orchestrated a month-long regimen costing over $100,000, unfazed by expense. Yolanda's very holistic. They go to these insanely expensive doctors, want the best treatment and are willing to pay whatever they need to, an insider shared. Bella underwent whole-body hyperthermia, sedated as her temperature rose to 107 degrees Fahrenheit for hours to kill Borrelia burgdorferi bacteria. Twice, spaced a week apart, plus antibiotics, chelation for heavy metals, peptide infusions and apheresis via a neck catheter. St. George's Lyme Specialized Center touts over 800 successes with hyperthermia, pioneered by Dr. Friedrich R. Dues in the 1990s for cancer before Lyme applications. Photos capture Bella in wet towels for cooling, for drips, oxygen masks. Raw vulnerability amid clinical sterility. Yolanda's captions pulse with faith. "You have fought through another month. This disease has brought us to our knees, but we always get back up." Yet, the treatments court controversy. Hyperthermia risks cardiovascular issues, hypotension, arrhythmias, even seizures, under 1% incidence per the clinic. Ozone therapy, credited for Anwar's relief, drew FDA warnings in 2019 for lacking evidence. Chelation is FDA approved only for metal poisoning, not Lyme. Medical consensus views chronic Lyme skeptically. Most recover post-antibiotics, with lingering symptoms dubbed post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome (PTLDS), lasting weeks to months. Tests often negative for active infection, symptoms attributed to vitamin deficiencies, long COVID, fibromyalgia, or mental health. Professor Hani El-Shika of the University of Nottingham calls it a gray area, fueled by desperation and misinformation. Lyme activists like the Lyme Action Network decry antibody test flaws, insisting negatives don't rule out infection. Bella's case, with co-infections, amplifies complexity. Untreated ticks spread via deer in Connecticut since 1975. Yolanda's zeal faced backlash on Rob, where co-stars like Kyle Richards questioned multiple family diagnoses. "So what, you were all bit by a tick? It's so confusing." Rumors of Munchausen syndrome erupted, sparking feuds. Lisa Rinna accused, Yolanda defended. The fallout taught privacy. Yolanda now shields her kids' health from friends. Her daughters are her everything. "She's a very private person because she's a very protective mother," the insider said. Gigi Hadid, unaffected, focuses on her career, but the family's unity persists. Bella's August 2023 post marked 100-plus treatment days. "Thankful to my mommy for believing me through all of this." Sharing photos combats speculation, drugs, rehab, surgery, affirming her warrior ethos. Post-Munich, she returned radiant at Paris Fashion Week for Yves Saint Laurent, apologizing for her MIA absence. "I will soon disclose treatments. Just gaining the energy." She even sought to hire a clinic nurse, charming staff with gratitude. Bella's Lime intersects modeling's toll. Jet lag, irregular meals heighten vulnerability. Pressure to embody perfection exacerbates symptoms, yet she persists. Versace campaigns, Victoria's Secret walks. Her advocacy via shares and funds destigmatizes chronic illness in fashion. Anwar, 26, battles similarly, his skin issues and fatigue chronicled quietly. Yolanda's ranch upbringing instilled grit. Now Beverly Hills affords elite care. Experts like NYC's Michael R. Scoma urge differential diagnoses, ruling out autoimmune disorders. Bella's hope post-St. George suggests progress, unlike some patients reporting setbacks. Her story humanizes supermodels, revealing battles beyond beauty. In Lime's shadow, Bella emerges resilient, her mother's hand a lifeline. As she vows fuller disclosure, she inspires. Illness doesn't dim light, it refines it. The Hadid's fight, controversial yet courageous, spotlights Lime's unmet needs, urging research and empathy in a world quick to judge the unseen.